Hi guys, I am really excited. So, we are doing some baking today. And I am doing baking with oils. So, first off, I want to say if you don't want to use oils this way, you absolutely don't have to. It's your choice. There you go. Totally up to you. Okay. And when you might choose to, you want to just make sure that you are using the correct amount, that you are mixing it correctly. And there's really not complicated instructions for that. Just like with anything with oils, start small and work your way up in a recipe if you are wanting to try it. So I'm going to be making peppermint brownies. I've never made these before. I'm really excited. And I got a paleo recipe with coconut flour. So I'm hoping they turn out well. Hoping. Peppermint brownies is what we're making. So, okay. There's two things. One, starting small, like I mentioned. You want to make sure you are doing what you feel comfortable with. So if you want to start with just one drop or a toothpick swirled, that's fine. That's totally up to you. Just remember, like with rollers, like with any recipe you make for a spray or anything like that, like oils in the diffuser, you can always add more if you want it a little stronger. You can't always take it out, just like with any recipe. So, starting with a little bit and then add a little more if you want more. That's what I'm doing. I'm probably only doing 1 to 2 drops of peppermint in my whole batch of brownies. So, the other thing is making sure you're mixing it well. And by that, I mean you have a carrier with it. Just like I talk about using peppermint in my tea, and I'll put the peppermint oil or thieves oil in my honey and mix it in my honey and then mix it in my tea. Oil and water don't mix. So you want to make sure you're doing that correctly, and you want to know that you have the correct information that you need for how to do so correctly. So taking that extra second to mix it in with something else too is fine. Plus, honey in tea is like the only way I really love tea. That's just me. So, it's good. But just the same with baking, I'm going to be mixing it in with an oil, with coconut oil. And the coconut oil is going to act as a carrier. It's going to help me mix things in, which is good. That's what you need. So, now let's get started. Okay, I have melted coconut oil. And we are going to do 2 drops of peppermint. I'm going to start with 2. I feel like for a whole batch of brownies, that's pretty good. So, 1, 2. And this is the Vitality line. The Vitality line is specifically labeled per FDA guidelines for internal use. So it's specifically labeled for use in this way. Use in a veggie capsule, use in your honey and your tea, use in baking and cooking, and a little bit goes a long, long way. Okay, so I'm mixing that up. I'll mix it up a little bit better too in the other mixing. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to start filling this. So it is 1 1/3 cup of sugar, which sounds like a lot. I hope hope they're not like overloading my sugar. I'm trusting the recipe because it's a grain-free baking. So I don't have much experience with that. Okay. Okay. There we go. Sugar. Salt is a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'll find the recipe and maybe I can post it afterwards if I remember. And then vanilla extract. I'm using these French vanilla stevia extracts. Okay. It smells really good. I used these making gluten-free pancakes. Really good. I'm really glad that I got these. Okay, so there we go. Now we need flour. Coconut flour is what I'm using. Like I said, that's just me. I need 3/4 cups. If I can find it. Okay. There's a 1/4 cup, so I'll just do 3 of these. This is my first time using I need a spoon, using this coconut flour, so I'm like trying not to spill over the top. Okay. 1, doing 3 of these. So I thought it would be really fun this holiday season because, you know, the holidays are all about a time with family and you're enjoying good food. I'm going to do my best to try to make like so many fun recipes, probably the bulk of which I've made a bunch and I know really well, and like try 1 or 2 new ones, but I really want to get better at paleo baking. I would love to do more paleo baking, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Oh, that's so fun, Dana. Baking. I don't actually have an apron. I should get one. That'd be fun. I don't have one. Okay. So I'm using these Starbucks hot chocolate packets as my cocoa. Just because. Okay. I am a very swinging between strictly following a recipe and making the recipe my own kind of girl, if you can't tell, because I'm kind of winging a bit, but it's going to be good. It's chocolate, sugar, peppermint. How can you go wrong, really? I mean, yeah. Okay. So that's in. And then I'm going to add my coconut oil. And then the last thing to add is 3 eggs. And I think, hopefully, they've cooled down a bit. The recipe with using melted coconut oil, the recipe did say be careful that the melted coconut oil doesn't harden before you're ready for it to. And so if the eggs are really cold, it might harden the coconut oil. So I'm hoping they're more room temperature and it'll be okay. Hopefully. I think it will. Okay, so that's in. Then I have my 3 eggs. got this huge pack of eggs from Costco this last time. I love it. I think I'm going to get that size every time. It's like it's 2 or 3 stacks of like 18 or, yeah, it's got to be 18 things. It's a lot of eggs, and I absolutely love it. So, okay, I have my mixer, because that is everything. I do have an electric mixer. It's just all the way over there. It is never really fully cooperated with me, so I'm still, you know, I've kind of always been a mix by hand kind of girl. Even when I was little, baking with my mom, I always mixed things by hand, and it was fun to me. There's something about mixing it together by hand when you have the time. Obviously, when you don't have the time, that sucks. But, you know, when you have the time, it's nice to take the time. I wonder if you could make a lemon baked good lemon oil. Yeah, so I actually have seen a recipe in our Facebook groups that I want to try that's lemon bars with lemon oil. So maybe that'll be the next thing I try, is making lemon bars, because I love lemon bars. And maybe with my coconut flour, I can make the crust grain-free. So it will be good. Okay. Almost mixed. It smells really good. It smells like minty, chocolatey goodness. And it's just a touch, like a taste of peppermint. That is kind of nice. You know, it's not overwhelming, but it's nice. So I'm so excited. Okay. Now, I have not preheated my oven yet, so let's do that. I'm going to preheat the oven to 375 is what the recipe called for. Okay. Now, while that's going, I'm going to keep stirring. And then I'll put it in the pan with you guys. And then I will probably stop the live once I put them in the oven. Just to make sure that I can watch them and pay attention, and then I can let you guys know after how they were. That's a calorie-free goodie. Yeah, you know, lemon is amazing for a lot of things. So, okay. Oh my gosh. Let me turn it around and show you. There you go. Look at that. I need to get the stuff out of the whisk. That's not mixed. But, I'm so excited. Okay. So, I'm really excited to bake more and hopefully do more paleo baking this year, as I mentioned. What's your guys' favorite holiday? It can be Thanksgiving or Christmas one. Holiday recipe. I'm curious to hear, because I know mine. My favorite Thanksgiving baked good is a pumpkin pie. I am obsessed with pumpkin pies. I love pumpkin pie. The Christmas one for me is probably like frosted, decorated Christmas sugar cookies, which is my favorite. I love sugar cookies, and I especially have such a fun time decorating the sugar cookies. And I've done that the last at least 3 years, I feel like, with my mom and my nephews. Like right before Christmas. So it's, yeah, it's my favorite. I love it. It does look so good. I'm so excited for this, you guys. I think this is going to turn out really good. Okay. It's actually mixing really well. This hasn't been very difficult to mix. It is. I did think about it after. I was like, oh, I hope this is enough flour and not too much sugar. It's brownies. It's thicker than a cake. So, of course, there's going to be not as much flour. Okay. My oven takes, I feel like, so long to preheat, so I may end up putting this in the oven and just showing you guys a picture after it's done. Okay. In fact, unless anybody has any questions I can answer live, I may do that, because this is basically ready to put in my pan. So we'll put it in my pan. Let me get that off the spoon. Oh my goodness, you guys. That is really good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited now. I mean, I was excited before, but now I got to try a little bit. I'm the type that sneaks the cookie dough. Just because it's so good. That was, oh my goodness. That was so good. Okay. So I'm going to put this on the bottom. There is a recipe to like frost the top of these too, which I think is super fun. But kind of like just a good brownie too, you know, without frosting. Okay. We're almost ready to put in the oven once it's preheated. It does take a while, so that'll be okay. Okay. So there we go. This is my brownie mix. Like I said, I will link the recipe I used. And then I did exactly that besides the substitutions that I've showed you guys. I've done everything per that recipe plus the 2 drops of peppermint. So the 2 drops of peppermint are just added to it. It doesn't replace anything. If I can have all of the brownie mix come off. Okay, so leave me your favorite treats, and I will let you guys know how this goes. And I'll post a picture after. I can still taste it. It's so good. I'm really, really excited for this. Okay. There you go. That is what they look like pre-oven. I'm going to wait for my oven to preheat. It's still only up to 170 right now. And I will let you guys know how they turn out and how they are. And if you want to try this recipe, just check it out. It's really good so far. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this got you inspired for some holiday baking. I'm really excited to try stuff. And yeah, I just love this time of year. So I'm so excited for this. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will talk to you guys later. And I'll update you on the brownies, okay? Okay, bye!